What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing another Let's Play. Final Fantasy XI Online Retail on the Bahamut server. And it is... what is it? It's Sunday night. I think it's Sunday night. And let's get some stuff going here. Try to get, I don't even know, close to 80. I think our goal is 89 tonight. We're, what, 83? We get 6 level. Oh no, we're 87. Then I think our goal is like 95? Let's get 95 tonight. What do you think? We should probably buy some more dice. Die. Buy. Quicksand. Sure. Alright, we also have... do I trade it to this guy? We have a silver Mog Pell that we got for logging in. Pretty cool. And I think that we're going to... what is equipment? Oh, geez. What is... oh, these are the... so these are... ambuscade capes, which we do need. These are... okay, so seals... no, that's like... we do... we do a lot of leveling, and we'll do more leveling. We might take a break from leveling, but we do a lot of leveling, so we don't super need any kind of crests or seals. These are all one storage, kind of cool looking stuff for your Mog house. The cherry tree is very tempting. That looks really cool. They have ambuscade vouchers, which are kind of a waste in my opinion. They're pretty easy to get. We were really tempted to either buy a tiger or a bomb mount. I think what we're gonna get is these. So we got 2 seals, so I think we should have 3, right? Yeah. And the reason we want those is because we need to start doing, we really do need to start doing ambuscade. We haven't done ambuscade in like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And what those seals do is they will increase your reward. And to finish off our nageling, we're going to have like a big journey. I think we need like 10,000, 14,000, 15,000. Who knows? And you could get one of those seals a week. You get one of those seals a week when you do a like a weekly ambuscade kind of ROE. Okay, trade you the key. And we're really excited. We just got finished recording a video, and our video is gonna... we're probably not gonna post it tonight. Probably maybe Wednesday, or maybe Wednesday, who knows. And what that is it's gonna be a It's just going to be a simple introduction video because we're going to replace, a Spyro? Spyro? Is that Spyro the Dragon? Ooh, level 29. That is pretty awful. Alright, trade. Well, let's go ahead and... Oh, we need to get rid of those, what do you call it, as well. An Eber Beret. Eber Beret? Level 71. Look at us. Lord Greybeard. Sale status. Alright, cool. We got 1 point something million waiting for us. 20k. We can't even sell the Eber Beret. I think Prince did a song on the Eber Beret. Alright, let's just go sell a bunch of stuff. We need to put some stuff into... We didn't know that we were going to have this problem. Let's put a couple of things into storage before we start. Anyway, yeah, we made the video, and it's going to be our new Friday night. And more than likely it's going to go beyond Friday night. I was doing Friday Night Magic, which is actually a thing. Alright, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. So we were doing Friday Night Magic, where we play Magic every Friday night. Then we just kind of got... And I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about Magic, and I've been watching kind of other, like, kind of videos on it. And I'm, like, always hoping that, like, Wizards of the Coast, or definitely not Hasbro, but I was hoping, like, you know, like, Wizards of the Coast would be like, hey, you know what? Everybody's right. We're bending over our fans, and we're just trying to take everything from them. It feels like just like a, hey guys, we're just gonna try to take every dime you have. We don't care if this is a hobby you love and cherish. We're just gonna do everything to make as much money off of you as we can, as fast as we can. It feels dirty and it feels ugly to me. So I don't want to support them. Even though kind of a big thing about my channel was, hey, we're gonna do this. Like, we're gonna do as much as we can with as little money as we can. Alright, so we must have had a boulder somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I know all those things are important. Okay, Seasoning Stone and Fang. Can we not sell those? Oh, what do we have now? 70. Eber Beret. See you later. Let's just go ahead and get rid of a lot of this stuff we've put on the auction house a ton of times, and it just hasn't sold. So let's just vendor what we can, and then whatever. There you go, 1.6 million gil. That's nice to see in there. I think the most we had was 7 million, so we're not there yet, but that 1.6 really helped. Anyway, then we tried Hearthstone, and I'll be honest with you, I really, really wanted to like Hearthstone. To me, it's just not that fun. And I'll give it another chance. You know, like in the future. But coming from being a Magic player, and not a very good one. I was never very good. But being a Magic player, like, Hearthstone didn't feel like it challenged me very much. So, I think that's done too. Sure. Yeah, sure. Sure. Thank you for the money. Did I really try to sell 12 bird feathers? Yep. Sure. Yeah, can't sell the seizing stones or the other thing. Oh, maybe can. Let's try one more time. So yes, I think we're gonna change, instead of Friday Night Magic, I think we're gonna do Friday Night Fights. And we're gonna do our fighting games on Friday night, and I think we're gonna probably we had a lot of fun messing around with it. So I think we'll probably do more of it. There'll always be at least one fighting game episode, recording, whatever you want to call them, on Friday night. Always will be there. But anything else? I don't know. I think that's it. But yeah, we made like kind of an introductory video. Very skippable. It's just basically, I think that what I have a problem with, I think, and it's my own personal problem, is that once I start a new series, I think I just kind of lose track of where I am and what I'm saying. Yeah, let's go here. I think these crabs are our level. So I kind of just didn't write a script because I'm sure, as you know, this is a very low effort channel. But I kind of wrote down talking points so that I could kind of stay on time. So kind of you introduce yourself, because there's nobody out there. Being a small YouTuber, I have no delusions that people are like, I bet people are looking up Apathetic AJ. No, nobody is. Not one person. They're looking up they're typing in the Google search bar or the YouTube search bar FF11 or Elder Scrolls Online. City of Heroes, perhaps. Oh, here's a video. I'll check it out. What are my mounts? Buffalo? Oh yeah, we got Buffalo anyway. We never use Buffalo. So I don't expect anybody to be like, oh, AJ's got a, Mortal Kombat video. We got to watch that. More than likely, it's just going to be, some random person that's like, oh, let me see what Mortal Kombat, it's on sale for $6. Let me see if I can see some gameplay. Maybe my video comes up and they watch it, and they have no idea who I am. I always like to give, like the introduction, let you know that if you're looking for, especially when it comes to fighting games, I think MMO kind of, like the MMO people kind of as well, slide into the same kind of category. Maybe not like to the extreme. But I've seen some YouTube videos of fighting game creators that were like what the F? These people are like, they think that they're the character they're controlling. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna come over your mom's house and I'm gonna beat you up with a dragon kick or a sure you can. Like they really think that they're like that awesome. I let them know that I'm not that. I also let them know that I'm not good. Like I think the goal on a lot of these recordings is just to see if we can get better. Like you play a game and all you could hope is just to get better at the game. Accolades are capped. Oh, very tough, so yeah, we'll do this. But yeah, we did our recording for our introductory into the Mortal Kombat X community. But I had a lot of fun. I am like seriously debating like trying to find like just games that I could use the arcade stick for, because the arcade stick just feels so amazing. It really does. So yeah, excited about that. See how we do. Because I still haven't even fought, a match. I think I only have like about a half an hour into Mortal Kombat 10. Some of it was my index card. My index card idea failed me very early on. Because I think that every fighter has like 3 different styles. And they don't tell you. The website I looked at didn't tell me what style. So I think that like I had moves written down for a style that I wasn't. Combat style, yeah. Like I guess that's what it's called. So they just had like a bunch of like moves that were just not related, and I'm like, why can't I do this move? Well, you just can't do that move. That's why. Be like a black mage saying, why can't I do Savage Blade? This is BS. But no, I really enjoyed it. And then on top of that, bought the Mortal Kombat 10 and 11. And then the other day, Tekken 7 was on sale, so I bought that as well. That was on sale for $6.99. So, very excited about that. I like fighting games. I don't... Again, I've seen some of... And maybe I'm just looking at the wrong content. I've seen some creators that were just, you know, like vile people, like... And I don't want to be part of that. But, maybe we can help the community out and just not be vile people as we play. We're a very long way away from playing people online anyway. As I've said, we just started. So, no idea what we're doing. We're very happy when we pull off like a move, like when we want to, not just accidentally. Oh, and let me also... Well, I have your attention. Do I have your attention? I don't know. Amazon Games. Not the studio. They have like these... If you have an Amazon Prime membership, I have it mostly because I really do a lot of shopping on Amazon Prime. And I know it's not great. I wish I could support my local whatever more, but it's just at 2 in the morning when I'm like, wake up in the middle of the night, I need this. Click the button and it's there, you know. There are times when it's there, you know, the next morning. Oh, you ordered that at 2 a.m.? It's here at 10 a.m. And it's free delivery because you're a Prime member. But, yeah, if you have Amazon Prime and you don't have... if you don't look at Amazon Games and you're a gamer, do yourself a favor, just look into it. I just have it. I have a bookmark, and I think you have to, like, I think when you download your first one, they give you, like, a desktop icon that you could just go to it. When you browse on the internet, like Amazon Free Games or whatever, that website doesn't give you, like, it doesn't give you video clips. Like, you just click on something and say, yeah, download that. That looks cool. Which I don't like. The desktop icon that you can do will show you gameplay footage and pictures and all that stuff in the game. But it was just so funny because there was a game I've never heard of. Like, it was like Mr. Turnip evades his taxes or something. And I was like, oh, that looks cute. That looks like a cute game. Not my cup of tea. I'll pass. But then I was on Steam later on that night. And it's a free game. 100% free. All you have to do is click, I want this game. One button that says, I want this game, and then it says download. So I was looking at that, and because I remember the title of the game, like, kind of just threw me for a loop. Like, oh, Mr. Turniphead evades his taxes. That's a strange name for a game. So I went on Steam later on that night, looking if any of my games were on sale. Because they don't do... I don't know if Steam has certain times, but I've noticed that at different times of the day, like... Oh, I looked at noon, and none of my games on my wish list were on sale on Steam. And then I'll look at, like, 3:30, and there's 2. And then the next day I'll look at noon, nothing. I'll look at 3:30, nothing. Look at 4:45, and there's one game on sale. So I'm on the Steam page a lot. That's basically what I'm saying. And I look at the Steam page, and it says Mr. Turniphead evades his taxes. And it's $15, but it's on sale for $5. And it's like, I love Steam, so I don't want to step on any toes, but you kind of like wish that you could tell people, hey, just go to Amazon Games and get the damn thing for free. I've only known about really, like I always heard about Amazon, like the free games, but I'm like that's not real, or whatever. I'm like, there's a catch. And I've only had it for I've only looked at it for the last 2 months. And yeah, I think I've only gotten 4 games in that time, and they were the first 2 were the first one was I think Baldur's Gate, which is MMO, not an MMO. I think it's just an RPG from the 90s, early 90s. So it's not it's whatever. You probably get that for free in a lot of places. I think it was I forget what it was, but there's a Star Wars game that I think was an N64 game, a GameCube game, or whatever that was ported to the PC. But I picked that one up, because why not? Then this month there were 2 games that looked pretty cool. One's called Grime, and I think one's called Shattered. They just had cool aesthetics, and they looked cool. They look cool to me. I'm like, okay, I could download these and play them for free if you really want me to. It's just not. It's a very low commitment here. Here's Amazon. Here's a free game. Go play it. I don't know. I don't want to play your free games. I'll give those a try. Sorry about that. I yawned right on the mic. I'm a mic yawner. But yeah, I think that, especially if you are Amazon Prime subscriber and you don't look at that, do yourself a favor. Take a look. I mean, pretty cool that they also do in-game stuff. I got what 3 things for ESO in the last 2 months. I got the there's a dog pet that doesn't do anything in battle or give you any. It's just a aesthetic that a dog follows you around, and as you guys know, I enjoy my dogs. Ooh, ugly. And I always try to remember what it's called. Oh, transmog for WoW, or outfits. I think they're called in ESO, which makes more sense. I got myself transmog and a pretty cool armor set, and there's a weapon set you could get too. And they just put your info in here, and we'll deliver it to your account. I think I got a mount for WoW, and I think I got a couple of Hearthstone, like, free items. So, I mean, like, it's just free stuff. Just free stuff. Definitely recommend it. Alright. Yeah, definitely looking forward to getting back in the swing. It was really one of my first loves. Was those fighting games. I mean, like, you would literally have to be in a fist fight to end up playing these games in the arcade because it was just a sea of kids. A sea of teens and preteen boys fighting to get to the Street Fighter II cabinet. So, yeah, I'm actually... The Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat 10, I think it came out like 9 years ago. And those graphics are ridiculous. I said in that video too that I didn't love Mortal Kombat when I was growing up. It felt stiff. Like the game just felt stiff. When you played Street Fighter, you were like, this is very fluid and everything feels great. Mortal Kombat felt stiff. The original one. So, yeah, I normally only played the first Mortal Kombat in arcades when, like, you just knew that I'm not getting to that Street Fighter. I'm not getting that Street Fighter game. Let's dump our quarters into Mortal Kombat today. That's just what you did. Just what you did. Alright, so what we do here is if we get to 93, that would be wonderful. Because then I think that 2 more eShot bands after that would equal from 93 to 96 and a half. And then 2 more after that would probably equal 99. I noticed on one recording, and I gotta look back at my ESO. I think my ESO recording from 2 nights ago may have been affected by it. I think my kid snuck down here and was turning the volume knob on my microphone. Because I did a test run on the Mortal Kombat game because I wanted to actually see. Since this is my first time recording it, I wanted to see how much audio would be picked up from the arcade stick, because the arcade stick makes very kind of loud clicky noises. Not super loud, but even the controller, the joystick part of it makes a clicky noise. Like it's a very, like, I guess kind of like if you have a mechanical keyboard, kind of makes that kind of clicky. So I wanted to check on the sound, and I was like, oh my god, this microphone's like I'm not whispering. Right now I'm kind of whispering because everybody's asleep. But in that video I definitely wasn't. I'm like, I can't even hear myself. Took a look down and the volume on the microphone is on the bottom. So the top is, you tap the top and it mutes it. I love that part. I'll never ever, I can't see myself ever owning a microphone where I can't mute the mic just by touching the mic itself. It comes in so handy. It doesn't take me out of a video when somebody like, oh, I just farted. Did you hear that? You know, like, it doesn't take me out of a video if somebody farts on. It's just, it's not like something I look forward. I hope Pete farts on this stream tonight. So yeah, it's really nice. Like, if you feel like I just yawned before, like, and I felt the yawn coming, just tap the top of the mic mutes. And I'm sure you can hear it too sometimes. Like, there's maybe a little bit of a, like, something like that. That's muting the mic. Yeah, I was like, I felt the start of a yawn. Tap the top of the mic. Ended up yawning a little bit, but yeah, you don't need to hear that. You don't need to hear that. Alright, where are we? Yeah, get to -3. We might do just another short episode tonight. These episodes, I don't know. These ones at the higher level are a little more brutal. Job level. So Red Mage, Paladin, Dragoon, Corsair, and Blue Mage and Rune Fencer. It's a lot at 99. Can't believe the Black Mage is still at level 1. It'll be a lot more fun too, though, it'll be a lot more fun to level Black Mage if we actually get our Red Mage magic skill capped. Ooh, we're gonna shoot it. We'll shoot it in about 35 seconds. Oh. So I was just thinking about this the other day. And I guess... So I just started my YouTube channel. It's Memorial Day weekend for the U.S. people again, end of May. And I started my YouTube channel in, I like to say like the 1st of November. I think the channel, I think I started the channel like a couple of days before that, but I think like the channel started November 1st. It's just easier to remember that way. And I don't know if it wasn't blocked out because it was traumatic. It was just blocked out because it was blocked out. I totally forgot that when I first moved to the Midwest. Well, prior to moving to the Midwest, I was very, very heavy into boxing. Favorite sport by far at that time. And I was living with a couple of people I went to high school with at that time. And we had HBO, and then we would also kind of split. It was me and sometimes it was mostly just two other guys. Living in a house. We rented a house in a very bad part of town. And we had zero problems. And I always thought that we had zero problems in this really bad, like, people, like, this horror stories, people are afraid to go there. I think that because they knew that we were poor. We didn't live there and flaunt anything because we didn't have anything. We were kids. And I think that, like, our poorness was relatable. Like, on a human level, I guess. Like, we're all poor. We're not going to mess with you because you look different than us because we're all poor here. But, yeah, we would get, and we'd have parties. Come to our house, we're getting the pay-per-view. We got a keg, whatever. So when I moved to the Midwest, I was going to school, going to college, and my brother-in-law is like, hey, I know this guy who knows a guy that's going to start a website up, and it's going to be like a, I think they described it to me at the time as like a lifestyle website, and what that meant at the time, I don't know if it means something different now, was just that it would be like, oh, we have a page for everything. You want a cooking page, there's a cooking page. You want a cooking page that's for catering to Mexican Americans. We have that. You want a cooking page that's French cuisine. We have that. So they did that. So it was just it was a website that had like a million links because there was a million different content on it. Content creators, I guess you'd call them, which I hate that word. And then they had the sports, and they had normal sports. They had baseball, basketball, football, soccer, hockey. And then they had a fight sports thing. A fight sports tab, and I think it was like 4 people involved in the fight sports, and I was a legitimate boxing analyst and writer, and you could still find these. I probably won't tell you where you can. Maybe one day I will, but you could still find them. And what kind of pisses me off is I looked them up online on Friday, and they reattributed my articles. Like, my articles are not. I had a handle, even back then. I had a handle. Like, it was one of my nicknames I had at the time. And I think my sister had the kid already, so I was uncle. I was an uncle in real life, so I had uncle, and then my nickname, as my writer name. And I went back and I actually found them. And it's not even like they're archived. They're still on that website. And they were reattributed. And the funny thing is about it is that they didn't even... It was a super low effort reattribution, where they had the title of the article, which was my original title of the article, and then they on the top of the screen said the title of the article by somebody who didn't write it. And then they, like, in the article itself, they changed nothing. So, like, some of my articles sound like my YouTube video. Hey, boxing fans, so-and-so here, bringing you this. And I just thought it was so funny that they reattributed the writer. Hey, writer is Pete, and my name's not Pete. Hey, the writer here is Pete Peterson, and in the first line of the article is, hey guys, this is not Pete Peterson coming at you with some more boxing news and analysis. It was kind of cringe. I think there's like 15 to 20 articles that I wrote, but they were like, part of me like looks at them and I'm like, some of them are pretty good, and then some of them are pretty bad. And I never got paid for any of them. Never got paid. They would ask for like a receipt of the pay-per-view that I bought, and I think sometimes they reimburse me. Not all the time. But that was a crazy time, because especially as I wasn't a journalism major, I wasn't an English major, and you could tell there were some really, really bad grammatical mistakes. Like this one article I saw that I had a comma. Like it must have been where I didn't know if a comma was supposed to go somewhere, and then the word "and." So it was there was a word, and then there was a comma, and then there was "and." And I'm like, oh, you can't put a comma and then the word "and." That's just like one of the biggest no-nos. But I was young. I was in my early 20s then. But I always think it's... I remember I showed my current girlfriend that I think like 4 or 5 years ago, and she laughed at me. But yeah, I was like, look at me, I was a content creator. That was probably right. Jeez, how long ago was that? That was probably only a few years after YouTube was actually even out there. So yeah, fun fact. Oh, I love boxing. I love boxing, and I would watch it all. I would watch it all. Look on the DVR or whatever and see, oh, there's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday on Telemundo. There's a boxing match with a guy that's undefeated. He's got 8 wins and no losses, so he's an up-and-comer. I'm like, I'm either going to watch that live or record that, and we'll talk about it. Oh, and at the time, there was a, God knows if the website's still there. There was a invitation only. I don't even remember how I got the invitation. There was an invitation only website for boxing fans, and it was there was a torrent section where you could, like, people would share fights. Invitation only, I think they wanted to make sure that, you know, it just wasn't shut down because people are like, oh, you could download the Tyson fight from 1987 there, and somebody's angry about that, and they'll shut you down. But it was an invitation only, and I was a member of this site long before I I'll try to get to 94, I think. Before I even thought about writing an article for this stupid website. And I was, after I never self-promoted anything. I really never, like, I don't self-promote this YouTube channel, probably to my detriment. I never self-promoted the boxing article, probably much to my detriment. And I went on this stinking website into their forums, and somebody had found my article, and they blasted it. And it was an opinion piece, and they blasted it to high heavens. How much of an idiot this guy was. He's such an idiot. If I ever saw him in real life, I'd slap him. But the funniest thing about it was that he didn't read any part of the article. He kind of just looked at, like, it was a list, like a top 10 list or something stupid like that. But he didn't read what the top 10 list was. So he, like, blasted me. He blasted me. And then people, again, and he put a link to the article, and they didn't read it. So they were blasting me. So I had, like I'm on this website that I love. That I just absolutely love. And everybody's just, like, on me. Like, this guy's just an idiot, you know, F him. Until, like, maybe, like, 12 posts down, they're like, did anybody read the article? He's not talking about what you think he's talking about, you know? And then everybody, like, it's almost like they knew that, like, I was, like, a larker there, and they were like, oh, yeah, we're dumb. We're sorry, we're dumb. Because I think they just saw, like, a list, and they were like, oh, this must be what they think are, like, the best fighters ever. It's like, no, it was nothing close to that. Thank God for that angel of a person that came in and said, read, like, the 4 paragraphs before the list, and then you'll understand what he's saying. But yeah, that was kind of a surreal moment, kind of like my and those are fun moments in life. I don't know how you could, I don't think you can, like, I think they have to be organic like that, where you know, like, I'm on the homepage of my Roku YouTube and I see my own video. It's kind of a, like, this just a weird life feeling. It's kind of like being bashed by the people that, like, I felt were my community, because they found this article I wrote, but they didn't read it. They just kind of skimmed through it. I remember I was like, I was never going to be confrontational, but I was hoping somebody else other than me, and thank God they did, was like, hey guys, you're not reading this right. You're not reading it right. Helps you. I guess it helps thicken your skin, though. It didn't really bother me that people were like, "Oh, this guy's an idiot." Didn't really bother me at all. And I think that's what. I think that might be a problem for me now that I think about it. Being a father to a young kid, because I had unfortunately I had it wasn't a friend, it was an acquaintance. There was an acquaintance whose it was her niece ended her life because due to cyberbullying, and I didn't understand it at the time, and I still don't. Yeah, it sucks when it didn't feel good when I was reading people like calling me an idiot and I deserve to die for writing an article. It didn't feel great, but it was like, oh, these are just like I just kind of pictured them in their basements and angrily typing on their computers, so and just got over it, like oh, we're having tacos tonight, cool. Because for me, I guess I just didn't understand, because to me, bullies growing up, I was on both ends of and I'm not proud of it, I'm not saying it's cool. I was bullied, and then I became a bully. But when I was bullied, I wasn't worried that people would say mean things about me. I was worried about people coming over and smacking me with a baseball bat upside my head, kind of a real fear about that. Gonna hit me in the knee with a baseball bat and I'm break my leg and they're gonna stop me. That was a real fear. So I guess I have to kind of figure out, because kids are terrible. I think that there's very few kids, from what I understand about it, there's very, very few kids out there that can say that they went from birth to 20 years old without ever getting bullied about something. I just never really cared what, if... I think I'm trying to even think. I have to find it. I have to find it now. I think it was on one of my old... I think it was on one of my old Cat's Eye XI recordings. And it was a gentleman that English wasn't his first language, which is fine. I'm not making fun of him for that. It's definitely fine. But I think his comment on one of the videos was "You bad, please stop." I think he just meant I'm bad at the game. Please stop recording. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, I'm not going to take that advice. I shall be bad and keep recording. Yeah, I guess at my age, it wasn't part of your life, growing up life. We had pagers. Your girlfriend would page you 143. If you could tell me, if anybody, I will send you in the mail. I promise you, I will send you in the mail a baked potato if anybody could tell me what 143 in a pager meant. All right. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. What do we get? We got 87 to 94. We're in a good spot. Yeah, I'll have to... it's kind of late. It's kind of late, but I might, if I'm still up, I might use my eShot band again. 94 to 9. It's like almost like just like a level and a little bit. So I don't think we'll get it next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you want a baked potato mailed to you, it's not going to be first class mail. It's just going to be like a box. It's going to be in a box. You got to let me know if you want me to put the toppings on it first before I mail. I mean, I could put the toppings in like little small like packages. Like I could put a little sour cream, some like bacon bits, a little bit of butter. That sounds good. I can put those in little containers along with the baked potato, but it's just gonna be a loose baked potato. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do anything to cover it, make it nice. It's just gonna be baked potato, brown box, toppings inside. That sound good? Tell me what 143 meant on a pager. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take it easy, folks. Bye.